Alright, everybody. So, a good thing I stopped the gameplay, or I haven't even gotten to the gameplay yet, of Touhou Lost Word, which just came out 12 hours ago. Because my mic wasn't recording, I had to just reconfigure my BlueStacks really quick. Just realized I have my BlueStacks configured to record everything on the screen, so you can see it for a second. Anyway, Touhou Lost Word, it's a gacha game. Everybody makes fun of gacha games. I make fun of gacha games. But I was a bit curious, maybe it was morbid curiosity, so I took a look at its Twitter the other day, and some of the gameplay, and I was surprised to see, like, man, that doesn't seem awful, you know? So today I'm going to be getting into the game. Yeah. So this is the menu theme. I reacted to it a bit. It doesn't sound like Story of Eastern Wonderland, and that's like a really weird thing for all of you, for any non-Touhou fans, but to like have a nitpick on. But every Touhou game has the title theme of Story of Eastern Wonderland, and this is not it. Anyway, I also talked about this magic circle in the background here, and it's interesting, I guess. It's definitely very Touhou. The squares, I find the squares strange because usually in Touhou magic circles are six-sided, but it makes sense in the context of the frick, I forgot what they were called, I literally just called them the 8 trigrams, yeah, that's what they were called. Because, you know, those are very important to Touhou. We've also got this nonsense flavor text, I guess. We'll see if it's actually not flavor text. As for everything else in the design, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what those ink blotches and the O's of Touhou Project or Lost Word are supposed to be. Anyway. Just make sure I'm not doing fucking malware. Alright, looks good to me. I just realized it says Touhou Lost Word twice. Do I want to turn on character voices? Yes. Alrighty. Oh my. You're here. It's a pleasure to meet you, or is it not the first time we've met? Now this is the first time we've met, and it's Remilia Scarlet. You may call me the Scarlet Devil. I'm the lady of this mansion. Alright, so far so good. I know you've only just arrived, but let me take a look at the fate that awaits you. That's not an ability Remilia has. Uh-oh. Oh. You think that's impressive? This is nothing for me. Okay, never mind. That would make sense if Remilia's bullshitting. Alright. Looks like we've got a fox statue being offered fried tofu, which makes sense. We've got some kind of image of Kasen. We've got 2 different Marisas. We've got a Toyosato Mimi no Miko. We've got Churno's house, I think? A fan depiction of Churno's house. We've actually got 2 of these fried tofu things. This looks like outside world technology and the Korindo. And then we've got Lily White. This seems to be some kind of paper doll. Anyway.
改めて自己紹介しておくわね。私の名前は白麗レーム。一応の肩書きは白麗の巫女だけど、要は手のいい便利屋みたいなものよ。
Alright, so from what I understood of that, she's introducing herself as the Miko of the Hakure Shrine. I didn't understand the other 2 sentences though. Alright, that was a little weird. Yes, I see. Your card of fate is Reimu Hakure. That's not bad, right? I got the main character. The future holds good luck, free choice, and harmony, but you should be wary of greed and remember your duty. That's so Touhou to have the tarot cards be characters in the series. You just go where the wind takes you? You should show some kindness when your friends are in trouble. Huh. That's a bit of a fanon depiction of Rainbow, but yeah, it works. Don't worry, it seems the people around you think that's a part of your charm. lucky item is a 5 yen coin. It's considered a symbol of good connections. In case you didn't know. Well, that's kind of a literal translation of Remu's name. In any case, I have just one warning for you. You're getting into a gacha game. Oh, no. Don't give up no matter what happens. Sounds simple, right? But this is important. Oh, I want you to get to the end of the game and spend money. Now that we've got that done with, would you tell me your name? Alright. Name can be changed later, and this is the display name. And the characters call us this. Well, considering that our character is going to be female no matter what, and this can't be changed, I'm considering using like a female name. Let's go with a female name. That's like a female version of Kato. Actually... Oh, it's not working. Oh, now it is. That's stupid. I'm just gonna go with Kato. So your name is Kato. It has a good feel to it. Now, I need you to tell me another name. The name is the master of one's destiny, but you have another destiny to follow. The fuck does that mean? The name is the master of one's destiny, but you have another destiny to follow. So I get 2 names. Where will that destiny lead you? You ask. Can't make any guarantees. Why don't you just enjoy the journey? Ah, yes, this is the character name. Okay, never mind. A girl is destined to be transported to an otherworldly land. Her conscience is hazy and she's filled with curiosity, but strangely she does not feel anxious. Both her home and her destination are unknown. What is she called? Character name will be used during the story as the main character's name. The main character is female. Change the character name later. I kinda wanted to name her like Lunch Meat, because knowing what happens to 99% of people who appear in Gensokyo one day, they just get fucking gobbled up by yokai since they're not protected under the laws. It would also be really funny if this character was just named with a different character, because I don't think they'd react to that. I'll do a little funny Touhou reference in a Touhou game, and I seriously doubt that they're going to that they're gonna have anything to do with this. Anyway, can I type the name, please? Excuse me. Oh, there we go. I'm going to be the Pierrot from Pseudo Paradise. Dolls in Pseudo Paradise, yeah. Alright. Thanks for complimenting my name. You'd probably compliment it even if I was named fucking shitfuck. Your name of fate is Pierrot. You can see a strange but exciting destiny in that name. Misfortune, calamity, but in the end, a glimmer of beautiful glory. Oh shit, so this is a serious ass incident, right? If you give up, the doors of destiny will close before your eyes. If you take a brave step forward, fate will answer you. For my unexpected visitor, here are my last words to you, an outsider finding their way. Let your destiny be dyed scarlet. Alright. So, we know Remilia does not have abilities like these. Oh, we're in the G-World. Alright. Audio quality kind of funky, but song bops. Anyway, Remilia's bullshitting us. I have no idea why she's being so nice and so encouraging. Doesn't sound like her at all. I mean, it sounds like her if she wanted to do something like that. Anyway, if we're meeting Yukari, she'll be supporting me on my journey. And, okay, so this is the tutorial. This is not in character. There's no way this is in character. Alright, yeah, I remember this. It's a turn-based battle. Everybody has spread and focus shots. Shit, these fuckers aren't playing around. I think I get to attack twice. Sakuya doesn't even attack. What's going on here? Use spread shots against spirit power from key items. Alright. With a lot of spirit power, something good might happen. For now, why don't you try using a focus shot? Oh wait, everyone did attack. I'm just dumb. These numbers sound really bad. Oh, I guess focus shots make you attack twice. Maybe? No. The double attacks are weird though. Spread shots are better for PIs. Focus shots are more focused on damage. Let's try using the script. Alright. Hate to break it to you, Kari, but we don't have enough power for this song yet. Wait. No, you know what? Fuck it. I just have enough power. Of course they use knives. Knight of Knights. Knight of Knights. Okay. To be fair, that is one of Sakuya's cooler moves. I'm glad they used that one. Power of flight. No, it's a true power of float, dude. Trust. Okay, that's fair. Alright, yeah. And then Marisa doesn't get to use her move. Oh no. Huh. Alright. It's an interesting battle system, I guess, for now. And then we'll probably learn about switching later, because I know that's a mess. Alright, time for us to wake up from the dream. Oh boy. Well, we gotta do this as we stare uncomfortably into Remilia Scarlet's eyes, looking over the fucking misty lake. As cherry petals float in the background? Or in the foreground, I guess. Huh. I don't know if the music changed. I didn't realize if the music changed or not during Reimu's last word. But I can't say I like the Knight of Knights choice for Sakuya. I get it's her most popular theme, but like, she's got so many more, dude. And I like them all more than Knight of Knights. Knight of Knights, it's a good song, but it's really repetitive, and Sakuya's character is so much more interesting than the one-note depiction Knight of Knights really provides. I don't know, in the latest Touhou game, she seemed to be a kind of blundering dumbass. I don't know. I think Sakuya would be like, she seems like kind of like her character's kind of like a shonen protagonist, except very held back and reserved. Maybe like a lancer. Okay. So we're meeting Alice, and she's immediately attacking us with an Ori doll. Hey, it's me, Pierdo, your mom. Oh wait, Pierdo is like Marisa's mom, according to my theory. So, the more popular theory is like the Pierdo is Alice. That doesn't line up at all. At least not to me. Anyway. Okay, so she's talking to Patchouli. Alright. Nice. We got a nice introduction to the character. Oh, this fucking... I've seen images of the full Patchouli figure, but like, oh god. What is this? What is this? Like, people always make fun of girls who, like, take pictures with their face and ass in the frame. This is just, like... This is so unnecessary. Like, why? What is this? Alright. Alice is being unusually friendly, and Patchouli is outside of the mansion. That's 2 plot holes already. Alright. Oh boy. I feel like if I click that, I skip the cutscene. Don't want to do that. Also, what is this music? I guess it's just back BGM jazz. Huh. Well, no matter what I choose, like, it's basically just the same choice. It doesn't matter what I choose. I was standing there the whole time, yes. I've been here the whole time. Why is she nervous? Patchouli wouldn't be nervous greeting a stranger. I mean, we all know how she reacted to Reimu and Marisa coming into the Forbidden Library in Touhou 6, right? She responded with fucking... how do I remove the fucking annoyances? This is a side of Alice that you'd probably never see, realistically, from the canon games. Good timing, Alice. Your guest has arrived. Huh? I don't remember inviting anyone. She isn't your guest? This is Marisa's doing, I'm sure of it. She must be Marisa's guest. Marisa's always making new friends everywhere she goes. Oh, now that you mention it, she made friends with that Jizo from the forest too. Yeah, that's fair. Marisa's guest is here in time, but Marisa is nowhere to be found. I'd say I can't believe it, but this is Marisa we're talking about. After Marisa gets here, we can all introduce ourselves, but first we have to prepare for the tea party. Wow, this is really interactive. Those are heavy chairs? My god. You walked all the way from the mansion to the Forest of Magic for this, I assume. Or, well, you can fly. But if you can fly, why not just lift the chairs? Do I get to choose the tea? No. Not even that. Alright. I can either choose the compliment to fictional characters, or I can get lore. Alright, I can buy that. I can buy it. I can buy that too. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if Marisa's gonna show up. Alright. Yes. I'm imagining the I think it's the Terminator fucking meme. The two guys are fucking muscly men grappling hands, but instead it's the fucking weak and spindly arms of Patchouli and Alice. They both fucking hate Marissa. Let's go. Now, borrowing without the intention of giving it back, clearly. Ah, that's that's classic. She actually returned something to Patchouli, but the book she brought back was Alice's. I think that's, even though that sounds like really inane, that's actually super out of character for Marissa, since she's a kleptomaniac. Not in the sense that, you know, most of the fanon portrays her as like, oh, she just wants to take all this stuff. It's not that she wants to take stuff, it's just that she wants to keep whatever she finds. So, but you know, she can be reasoned with. It's not like, she's completely wild and feral about this. So, you can convince her to return it, so... I really doubt she would do this on her own. Happens all the time. To say I'm used to it would be an understatement. I mean, to be fair, this is not canon. You know, they can do whatever they want with the characters, I suppose. I know I'm taking fucking leaps and bounds with SSA Project. But, if I take this as a canon interpretation of Touhou, like, it's slightly off, but it's nothing offensive. Like, whatever. It's whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh! Touhou active needs! Yo, love to see it. This is about to fire off a fucking mega double star. Alright, let's be real. Whatever she found in the forest is in her hat right now. Oh boy. My guest. We're having a good time? Oh my god, sure. Yeah, Marsa's actually really perceptive. Gotta give the shippers fuel. Oh. Here comes Reimu. Let's be real. Reimu wouldn't even say, mind if I join you? She'd just sit down and start drinking. Like, she doesn't care. She'd probably be like, ah, tea is meant to be drank. Like, the fuck do you mean I can't have any? Marissa may be able to be reasoned with, but Reimu is feral. What do you mean it's unusual for her to come all the way to the forest? It's not that... It's so much closer than the fucking Scarlet Devil mansion. Something happened. Alright, what'd you find? Ah, a gacha item. Is it a jewel? A crystal that I've never seen before. If it were just one crystal, I would have probably forgot about it. It seems they're raining down everywhere. Unconnected marketeers. Capitalism. I find it really funny that this game released side by side with the game that the mainline Touhou game that critiques capitalism. You know, this being a gacha game and all, the fucking pinnacle of capitalism in video games. Same in size, weight, and material. They are mass-produced. It's an omen of a strange incident to come for Gensokyo. I think the incident's already begun, Reimu. Oh, don't ask that. If you ever find yourself in Gensokyo, this is the last thing you want to ask. You want to try to blend in. Please. You can say you're a lost human from the human village and have them escort you to the human village. Because, oh, this is a death sentence if you ask this. And then she just brushes it off. Gensokyo is where we are now, inside the great Hakure barrier. It's a gathering place for all lost souls to the outside world. Wait, do you not know about Gensokyo? Okay, she realized. I can't actually remember anything. Alright, so, main character doesn't remember anything. There's still hope for her, alright? Because if she can somehow prove that she's from the human village, and and that she's just forgotten everything, there's still hope. She might not die. That's a Marsa thing to do. So no memories, and the outside world doesn't know anything about her. It's almost like she's a video game character created solely for people to project onto her. That's really strange. Outsider. Not hurt or sick. You either say we feel great, or say we're fine. Fuck it. I'm feeling good. Nothing bad has happened yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're so lucky you didn't get attacked by yokai. They're everywhere, dude. You can't relax. An incident is occurring right now, Reimu. What do you not understand? Come on. Oh wait, if you're from the outside, you've probably never heard of incidents before. When we talk about incidents in yokai, we mean events caused by yokai or strange gods. Not particularly. I mean, you know, the entirety of the urban legend incident, which spans like 6 games, like, was caused by a high schooler and then just spiraled out of control from there. Usually talking about big effects that could affect all of Gensokyo. Usually, but not really. I mean, one example of a small-scale incident was when Reimu heard a voice, and that was the incident. And that's Touhou 10, because that voice told her to, you know, give up her faith and switch to a new one. And then she went on a mission to give a friendly greeting to that new face. Alright. So, I know the answers to both of these questions, but I'm gonna ask this one because it seems like it might have a more interesting answer. Yokai aren't exactly monsters, but yeah, that's how life is here. Yokai are monsters, or they include monsters. I may be human, but I'm also a shrine maiden, and the rest of the people here can use magic too. Wait, there's no time for this. I'll explain properly later. I'll take you to Hakure Shrine for now, just to be safe. We can investigate this crystal later. Sounds fun. I'm tagging along. What? No, just enjoy your tea party. You cannot stop Marsa. Alright. Hey, someone should explain to them that I can't fly. Oh, okay. I like this line. I like this line a lot. She comes and goes like a whirlwind. I don't know why she's always in such a rush. Well, unlike the both of you, she's human. She has a limited lifespan, and Marsa's super aware of this. She is absolutely on a rush to get anywhere, because there's no point in not rushing, and it's not like she has like infinite time, so... I don't think Mars is capable of just sitting down and enjoying a cup of tea. I mean, she's certainly incapable of finding her own enjoyment in life. You know? Mars is a fun character. Alright, you two have fun. Gotta give the shippers fuel, I guess. Anyway, Rainbow, why don't you tell me why you took me to the Hakude Shrine? Oh. Trying to figure out how to send an outsider back to the outside. Are you sure I'm an outsider? Okay, so that means I'm not an outsider, right? That just means I'm from the human village and forgot everything. Yeah. Okay. It's okay, guys. I might have figured it out. But, it's okay, because the characters haven't figured it out, right? This girl just feels different somehow. Like there's something holding her back. Oh, it might be something else then. You're not making any sense. You don't even do your regular shrine maiden duties properly, so how would you know? Don't worry about it. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. If this means what I think it means. Ooh, did they use a really nice detail? Because Yukari is in her villain clothes. Whenever she's wearing these, she's up to no good. She's doing something, she's doing some fuckery whenever she's wearing those. And ooh boy. Ooh. Hello, a yokai that lurks in the boundary. Oh, a yokai. It's a good time ago. Alright. Help me out with this. Is this something new? Don't tell me you've forgotten about the seal crystals already. I asked you to collect and investigate them. Huh. So, you know, Rainbow totally forgot. Seal crystals, so you gave them a name. Okay, so these are called seal crystals. Fucking gacha mechanics, I guess. Yes, they have something sealed inside, so I'm calling them seal crystals. Oh. Oh boy. Time for a gacha roll. They seem to be everywhere. There's more than Yukari expected. Or perhaps they're replenishing themselves. Don't seem to have caused any harm. Huh. About that, these crystals may be more dangerous than they seem. If Yukari is admitting that they're dangerous... Oh boy. Also, hold on a fucking second. Count the number of hands. You got a hand here holding an umbrella. A hand here holding a fan. Whose hand is this? Is Ron just reaching her hand through a gap to fan Yukari's face? So dangerous about them. Okay. There's something sealed inside. When you tried to unseal one, it exploded. Whatever was inside burst right out of the crystal too. It headed straight into the forest. Why would you do something like that? Of course it'd be dangerous. No need to worry. I tested this at the border of Gensokyo. Whatever jumped out seemed to be human in nature too. Wait a second. That's me. Alrighty. What's that supposed to mean? You could also call it a wormhole in a hole of space. Okay. Yukari's got a pretty good understanding of modern tech At least up to our point, right? I'm surprised that she's this straightforward, because usually Yukari doesn't offer any answers. She's way too mysterious for that, you know? Now you tell me that the human that burst out this earlier is right here in front of me. Well, that's not what we're saying. I reckon I'd be able to tell if there are holes or humans, whatever, in this person. Seems like our explanation is good enough. It's more like a gap in space. This full gap is compressed inside this. The gap, huh? I guess this is your doing then. Spiriting humans away now. Wow. Well, she's being spirited away humans. Alright. So Yukari doesn't know about it. Why would you ever take Yukari's word for something? Okay, yeah. Rainbow's staying suspicious. Good move. She helped me out. I can't? Why not? It's rich coming from you, Raymond. Let me finish. I can't help, at least not for now. In order to send her back, we need to find out how she got here. She didn't come through a gap I created. No, first you need to investigate the seal crystal thing. Then you should be able to find out how to send this girl back. You know what? I think Yukari is behind this. Otherwise, why else would she be in her villain clothes instead of her sage clothes? Like, she's all dressed up for the occasion. She's not even in her pajamas. Why does the main character have such low self-esteem? Worse trouble than this happens around here all the time. Yeah. Huh. Oh boy. I don't know, there have been characters in Gensokyo without names. I mean, there's plenty. Since you lost your memories, how about Lossy? Well... Lost child, double meaning is clever, don't you think? I feel like this is so much more clever in Japanese. Why did the screen go gray? Did I spell time? Oh, there's a lot to digest here. Kyoto. Well, if this is really an incident, that's not going to take more than a few hours, right? Yeah. You go way back? That's fair. You know, Reimu's in her 40s. Probably. They do not call you the Gappy Yokai. Are you sure Gap Yokai isn't the name of the species? Are you sure about that? I mean, that's fair. I don't know how the main character hasn't realized that she's supernatural when she's literally like got all this fucking magic happening. Well, I guess the character portraits aren't like animated how they would be. Marcel will be fine. So it'd be a triple barrier if we seal the seal crystal, because we're already in the Hakure barrier. That's such a weird thing to say. Lawrence kills for the shrine. And I don't think Yukari likes explosions. Yukari is not a character who uses brute strength. Like, Silent Sinner Blue is a huge example of this, where she goes to war with the Lunarians, and all she ends up doing is stealing a bottle of sake. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty special sake, but, yeah. Never trust Yukari. Alright. It's time for an incident to be resolved. Alright, tutorial time. Got a sealed seal crystal. You take the seals off? Alright. Alright. We get the fancy animation designed to get people addicted to gambling. Cuckoo bird. I don't see the bird. I mean, to be fair, it's probably a story card. Alright, another world. Another copy of the Netherworld. Ah, it's a Suzunan. Oh, that explains why. I guessed it was a corn dough, but it's the Suzunan. I should have known from all the books, honestly. Heaven. Celestial realm. Swarm of servants. Huh. I actually don't know what this is off the top of my head, but it looks like it's in the Bamboo Forest of the Lost. Emerging power. Alright, this is the Hakure Shrine. Ooh, Kagasa. Doing her best scary face. Froggy hat. The Froggy hat has a name! I don't know it off the top of my head. But it has a name! Jealousy monster. The jealousy monster also has a name. Find out what the hell these are supposed to be. Stamped your card for you. Here, take this. Got this for your next stamp coming again tomorrow. Oh, so Kosuzu's doing the daily login stuff. Alright. 3 different daily login stuff. Alright. Meant to seal it, but it accidentally unsealed it instead. At least it didn't explode. Yukari, you're more confident than that. What was that, an illusion? What just happened? I saw a picture in that lighting just now. Do you think Raiko or Tojiko is behind this? What exactly came out of that crystal? It wasn't a living thing or anything physical. It was energy, a power plus of some kind. But it seems to have dispersed. This is the picture you're talking about? Book, a journal, or a notebook? It's so small, it fits right in your hand. Big Corden would start drooling if he saw this. Yeah, I bet he would. Renosuke probably has a fancy name. What's written in it? Hey, it won't open. What a mysterious little book. It seems it won't open for anyone but the Piero. Marisa, you should give that back to him. See, the power that dispersed earlier seems to have settled into these pages. From this, I hypothesize that there are two main types of power in the seal crystals. One shows connections between people, the other shows stories of Tokyo, bonds and story cards you can see. Call them intertwined destinies, it's a funny thing. One's hot. Hey, don't these remind you of that Crow Tengu's photographs? Explosions as long as I'm around then. So, the quest is to gather them all up, I guess. Alright. Huh. No, Marisa totally would use it as a weapon. Can't we just fix things up after an incident occurs? Kari's drawing the line in the sand. It's fair. These crystals are prime incident material. Okay, yeah, that's Yukari in character. I mean, like, Yukari's fine with incidents. But, things outside of her equation, yeah, she'd probably react to something like this. Huh. Oh, I thought something interesting would happen if I picked that. Since it looks like he threw a bouquet. Okay. Gone. You'll never see her again. She's probably gonna sleep. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious place to look. I mean, so my two ideas here are information gathering, right? Which go to the Corando, go to the Suzunan, go to the House of Heda, and ask them for information on the seal crystals, because you can definitely find something interesting from the Corando. Getting Renosuke to take a look at it, you'd be able to figure out their actual name and their purpose, which would be huge information, right? But let's be fair, it's probably just seal crystals. They're probably just gonna be called the same thing for the rest of the time. Alright. And then, of course, Yukari with that subtle hint telling Reimu exactly where to go and Reimu picking up on it, right? That was nice. Right. Tap here to check on the friends I made. Story cards there. Get a party to make friends, finish tasks for rewards. Forget to check the list everywhere. Things might be able to. Okay, shop. Friend shown, screen. All records, information about your friends, story cards, change your friends' voices, these items, if items. Gifts or something mail. services. You could collect P from the storage elements of Alright. So there's another episode there. Seems we're still in the
神社に河川が来てね。長い説教が始まりそうだったから逃げてきちゃったわ。というわけでしばらくかくまってちょうだい。
What do you mean hide out here? You're literally at the Hakure Shrine. Also, it would seem that the
冬眠
shrine
明けの
that...
ゆかりが神社に入り浸って鬱陶しいったらありゃしない。追加も混ざってどんちゃん騒ぎ。もう退治していいレベルよね。
The dialogue's nice. Okay. It seems like the shrine I thought was the Hakure Shrine earlier is really the Moriya Shrine. Anyway.
伝書が届いているみたいね。一体どんな内容なのかしら。
Alright. What's this? Anyway.
マリサとは腐れ縁だけど
I'm going to claim
同時に商売敵でもあるのよ。
Give.
だから絶対あの子よりも先に異変を解決しなきゃならないわ。
Alright. Flavor text is fine. I mean, looks nice. With all these resources, I guess. Ramune? They have Ramune in Gensokyo? Huh.
まったく次から次へとトラブルのオンパレードだわ。ま、それだからこそ
Cannot collect any more
ハクレンこそ
coins.
誕生のお膳立てになるんだけどね。
Shrine upgrade has begun.
神社に河川が来てね。長い説教が始まりそうだったから逃げてきちゃったわ。
Huh.
というわけでしばらくかくまってちょうだい。
Oh, player level 10 required. Okay. Can upgrade this too.
今はまだ旧大点ってところかしら。これからの活躍に期待ね。
Can't collect any more coins.
冬眠明けのゆかりが神社に入り浸って鬱陶しいったらありゃしない。
48,000.
追加も混ざってどんちゃん
But
騒ぎ。
it's okay, because my
もう退治していいレベルよ
suffering
ね。
box can still get more. What's this? Ah, this is deals. Okay.
マリサとは腐れ縁だけど同時
Oh, I've got 4 tasks complete. It's really annoying how I can't actually see what these items are. If I click on them,
マ
it
リ
goes
サとは腐
away.
れ縁だけど同時に商
Holy
売
shit,
敵で
you
もあるの
talk
よ。
so much.
だから絶対あの子よりも先。
Alright. So my party right now is 2 Remus and a Marsa. So I realistically could limit break this, but I don't really need to since Remu's level 1 right now. can just give effects. Okay. So from what I understand, this is a loadout for their attacks. I'm guessing this is the spread attack? I don't know. And these are all things I can equip. So there's all kinds of elemental effects. There's also races taken into account, I guess. Oh, this is Servant Flyer! That's what it's supposed to be. Bibliophiles. Touhou Lost Word. It's just called Touhou Lost Word, I guess. Alright, what's the deal with the cuckoo bird? Huh. I'm not gonna equip anything just yet until I get the hang of more of the game. Alright, let's take a look in the journal. Let's try the other.
自己紹介しておくわね。改めて自己紹介しておくわね。改めて自己紹介しておくわね。改めて自己紹介しておくわね。改めて自己紹介しておくわね。私の名前は白霊霊夢。一応の肩書きは白霊の巫女だけど、要は手のいい便利屋みたいな。よう、私の名前は霧雨。よう、私の名前は霧。よう、私の名前は霧雨マリサ。よう、私の名前は霧雨マリサ。
That sounds like the Marissa that sounds like she's having the most fun. Let's be real.
でもここだけの話、異変解。
Alright. Let's see these story cards. Oh, this is just a gallery type beat. Huh. Where's Clown Piece? Usually if I see the Fairies of Light, I'm gonna see Clown Piece too, right? Anyway, Reimu's really serious about dealing the trouble out. She's using her... Go ahead. Also, is that Yomu with like a tower of bentos? That's amazing. One thing that this image is like fairly nice, right? It's fun, it's lively. There's a fucking, I forgot what these are called, but they're like Japanese egg rolls. But there is clearly a three-legged crow, a two-tailed cat, and a certain member of the four divas above ground where they're not supposed to be. They're forbidden. Oh, there is flavor text. And we get info as your limit break. Huh. She doesn't just like to collect rare magic items, but any items. There's mounds and mounds. special abilities humans can acquire are collectively called magic. There are many different kinds. That's definitely true. Marsa's magic is a result of her hard work. The cuckoo bird used to be called the yobukodori, or calling bird in ancient Japanese. Its call always sounded lonely, so people would say the cuckoo bird is calling when the store was empty. The word cuckoo is also used in haiku to refer to the season of summer. Well, a pretty lonely image, I guess. Existed. Oh. Lover of sweets. She passed through the Great Hakure Barrier to the outside world many times. She's never told her friend in Mitsuki her reason. The mystery only deepens. Well, this image clearly shows what solves the mystery. Buying baked goods. Carlson probably does eat a lot. Behind the firepower. Ah. Mars is a human, so she needs to put in a lot of effort to be able to use magic as well as she does. She doesn't just use magic well, she uses magic on godlike levels. She's a hard worker. And many people think that magic does not have any secret sources or tricks. All of Mars's magic is homemade and handcrafted. Well, she really just steals from the best. Or maybe not the best, but she steals whatever she can, you know? Marso's glasses though, I can get behind that movement. Froggy hat. She's not actually goddess of frogs. Huh. Well, true. Praying into the ears of a Taoist. So we've got Miko surrounded by and listening to divine spirits, I guess. The lowest level of immortality a mortal can attain, as well as an ancient politician saint. She's known as Prince Shotoku, while formerly, Watanabe no Futo and Soga no Tojiko have been her servants. The word Mimi means ear in Japanese, and as per her name, Miko has good ears. She is said to have been able to hear and understand the grumbles of each and every government official. That is big understatement. I believe Mononobe no Futo and Soga no Tojiko were of other clans, but came to be friends of Mononobe no Futo. But I guess this could be corrected by saying ever since she was resurrected instead of ever since she was alive. Or maybe they just know something that I don't. But you know, I'm pretty sure I'm right here. Anyway, Miko has good ears is an understatement. She can listen to 10 conversations at once, is the specific ability. But that can extend to listening to things really far away, and ever since she's resurrected as a girl, she has been able to hear desires as well. I think. She might have been able to hear desires before that. Though I'm pretty sure it's stemming from her resurrection as yokai. She guards a space connecting the surface and the underworld. She's also said to feel unreasonable levels of jealousy. To the point she practically fuels herself with it. She doesn't just fuel herself with it, she is jealousy. She doesn't... I wouldn't really call it she guards a space. She just lives under a bridge, which just happens to be in between. But, you know, it's kind of a stretch, but you could say she guards that space, and that space is between this world and the underworld. And by the underworld we mean old hell. Because the underworld, the nether, those are two different things. Alright, Lily White. Alright, this is just facts, straight facts, I guess. Alright, wow, that's actually, yeah. This is pretty important lore, I guess. Damsel, sister fried tofu. Beware, Kitsune Shikigami might come before your wishes even heard. Honestly though, Madan is really efficient at grabbing fried tofu. Well, I guess it would be implied. It could be another Kitsune, but fried tofu disappears really fast and often if left alone. Even though no one is nearby, there's a rustling sound coming from the grass. You look around, but nobody can be seen. The sound grows closer. This might be really interesting to limit break, I guess. Heaven. If you climb up the Yokai Mountain and into the sky, you can reach Heaven, home of Celestials, which is famous for its peaches. It's located somewhere in the Netherworld, separate from the mortal world. Really? Because the hole to get to the Netherworld is not at Yokai Mountain. I'm decently sure, since you know there's this giant barrier wall at the edge of Gensokyo, and Yokai Mountain is kind of in the middle of Gensokyo. Oh, man. I mean, I guess it would make sense for Heaven to be in the Netherworld. But at the same time, the Netherworld... I really doubt that this is like somewhere above the Netherworld, or somewhere at the Netherworld. That would be really strange. Especially since considering Hell is on, like, probably on Venus, is a common fan theory. It would be really strange if these were all on the Nether. I don't know, that's an interesting theory. I mean, this is a theory that works. It doesn't contradict the canon. This is interesting. I like this. Alright. Icicle home. Okay, yeah. So it is Chino's house. Yep, that's all accurate. The book rental shop in Human Village, and has books from the outside world along with demon books, which is probably why Rainbow keeps a close eye on it. There are books that most people cannot read, but the avid reader Katsuzu has no trouble reading them. I mean, demon books is a very literal translation of it, which I've used before when translating stuff, when trying to, not summarize, but like, brainstorm ideas about the lore in Forbidden Scrollery. I forget what they were called in some manga, but demon books is a good translation, I guess. Sounds funky though. A shrine that moved in from the outside world, fearing that people were losing faith in the gods of Moria Shrine, they choose a future full of potential over the fading glory of the past. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, this makes sense. So the Moria Shrine isn't really at the peak of the Yokai Mountain, but it's up there somewhere. I just didn't recognize it for two reasons. First of all, the lion Jiso, or would they be Jiso here? I don't know enough about Japanese culture. But the lion dog statues, they're most famous for being at the Hakare Shrine, but, you know, I guess they could be here too. But the other thing that made me think that it was the Hakare Shrine was the trees in the background. I mean, even though these are like mountain-looking trees instead of forest-looking trees, I still wouldn't associate the Moria Shrine with trees, since this shrine is located next to a fairly large lake, and it's got these big pillars coming out of the ground all around it. You know what? It's fair. Alright, it's another world. The sinless deceased spend their time as ghosts here until they ascend or reincarnate. The seasons are beautiful here, and the spring cherry blossoms are particularly stunning. The insects, birds, and beasts here are all dead as well, silent as they floated through the sky. Well, if the seasons are beautiful in the nether, then how do you explain perfect cherry blossom? That doesn't make any sense. Why would there be seasons in the nether if everything's dead? The plants and trees and stuff. Whatever. I'm assuming, yeah. Okay. So let's go see if I can...
明けのゆかりが神社に入り浸って鬱陶しいったらありゃしない。スイカも混ざって
This is the Gensokyo the gods loved. Really? Well, I'm glad they're showing the original. That's pretty cool.
今はまだ旧大点ってところかしら。これからの活躍に期待ね。冬眠明けのゆかりが
See if I can't, there we go. This might look a little weird in some cutscenes, but it should, feel more natural in other places. I don't know.
今はまだ旧大点ってところかしら。これからの活躍に期待。
Let's go. Okay. So I can enhance these. Okay. So there's an upgrade, and then there's another break. Do I not have like 15,000 duplicates of this? A lot of them have locks on them, right? So if I unlock it, then it should show up. Increases. You know what? Give me the lore. Let's see if it's really worth enhancing this just for the lore. Because I'm not really enhancing anything yet, so. Alright. So it should be this one. Lost word. A word that has been lost from the world. A word that has been lost can no longer be spoken, so it'll never leave anybody's lips. It is in effect the same as ceasing to exist. Not entirely true. It ended up in Gensokyo somehow, I guess. It's kind of how it works, right? It'd be cool to max out some of these
今はまだ
cards.
旧大点。
I got some cosmetic gems. From what I've seen of the
まったく次から
cosmetics,
次へとトラブルのオンパレードだ
I
わ。
don't think I really want to,
それだからこそ
you know? Because it kind of just like makes the Touhou characters not look like Touhou characters anymore, you know? Like, why would I dress them up in schoolgirl outfits when I'm in Gensokyo? Like, come on.
まったく次から次へとトラブルのオンパレードだわ。
I'm guessing this is my
そ
currency
れだ
to
から
do
こそ
battle.
白
Huh. Suggested level 10. So, daily quests, I guess. My suggested level is 10. But, let's try it. Why not? Oh, hello, Prison River Sisters.
戦闘君の異変は全てこの私が解決するわ。
Alright, some sprites.
ええ、構わないわ。いいぜ、バッチリだ。やったわね。クレーム。
Oh, I'm dead.
これは負けじゃない。許されない。私が勝つまで何度だって続くからな。
Alrighty, well. Oh, I just got the Gensokyo the Gods Love. I just realized that's what I'm listening to. I mean, I know that's what I'm listening to, but like, I just realized this is like the main part. How did I not realize it from before? I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Let me just map things around before, but basically I'm just gonna end it here. I've done this for long enough today. I really wish I could make it so that Reimu would stop speaking in the menu. Alrighty. Oh boy. Really wish I had an outro to say right now, but that's all I got for now, I guess. This is really awkward. But yeah, first impressions of the game. I have not played enough, I guess. I'm going through it at a really slow pace, since I'm kind of just absorbing all of the lore and stuff. But, it seems like next time I'll be able to take a look into the incident itself, since it seems to be happening. We're still in the prologue, so who knows? But, you know, gotta inspect every single aspect of this game. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm out.